Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a Route 24 video. A couple months ago on the channel we played through a game called Disaster Report 4. And then we move on to some other games, but since then, there have been actually a bunch of DLC content that was released for this game. The first pack is free and the other pack is 1,200 yen. But since that was the very first game that we finished in the channel, I figured why not just commit to it and I guess pick up the DLC and play through some of that. Now, the DLC is like an epilogue to the end of the story, so if you haven't played the game at all, or you didn't watch that playthrough, I'll leave a link to part 1 in the description. Go ahead and I guess binge the whole thing. It's a couple chunk of your time, but if you're super interested, I would say go ahead and do that first before jumping in here. Alright, so we have two choices. The first one is, so this is the first time we've come back to the town since July. Or the second one is like we've kind of been around the area, but still it's been quite some time since we came back since July. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one. So before you load into the epilogue, actually, you can just get to it from the main menu. You have to pick one of your save files. And you actually don't need to have finished the game. You can just need to have a character. I don't know who that person was. That guy's the worst. So I think depending on how you've played through your game, you might not have seen all of these people. There's at least like 2 people that I did not recognize already. What a wild story twist. That was pretty much the entire game, so I guess if you didn't play the game, you could have just watched that video and maybe piece it together. Alright, so this is our bus stop here. It's nice to, I guess, get off the bus normally and not have to crawl through a bunch of broken glass. So the DLC is December, I guess you can tell from the snow maybe, or the Happy Holidays sale sign that's on that building. So it's like 5 months or whatever since the events of the main game. And holy crap. They work fast, like that building is like normal. The idea is that you're supposed to come back to the town and like kind of see what has changed, but I'm pretty impressed that everything looks pretty cleaned up. This top option here is just like see like how the town's been after 5 months. This is like I wonder if everyone that we've met, you know, during that time, if they're doing well. And this is just like to walk around. So yeah, I guess I wonder how everyone's doing. I feel like we're going to go through all the locations of the game in order, which will be pretty crazy. I'm really curious about how the town has changed in some areas, especially the part that burnt down. So it is December now, and it just says like to walk around, really. This looks pretty decent. There's cars in the road now, so that's pretty different. Oh my god. Wow, that's incredible braking. It's good that they don't hit you, unlike real life. I'd probably be dead already. And we still have our Oi button. Guy sitting on bench. We have a lot of options here. I actually don't recall. I don't remember talking to this guy in our playthrough. I know who he is though. Like if you've seen like any part of the game in like screenshots and press media, he's like one of the guys you'll see. Our top option here is just like, how's it going? Just greet him, like, you know, nice to meet you. Like, hey, you dropped your lunch, you dropped your bento, like when the earthquake happened in the summertime. This one is like, you were, like, your company went through some restructuring. You can ask him about that. And this one is just like, have you been coming here every day, like, without telling your family what happened at your company? You've been spending, like, all your days here since the earthquake, like, even after the earthquake, and then this is just, like, to leave. How's it going? We actually didn't talk to him, I think, in our first playthrough, so we can greet him. Oh, that's... okay. We'll just... you dropped your bento. Okay, so now we can ask him a bunch of questions. This first one is just like, you went home, right? After the event of the earthquake, you went home to your family. How did that go? This one's like, you told your family that because of the earthquake, your company kind of like went bankrupt, I guess. How did that go? You've been coming here, like, even after the earthquake. Are you doing well? And then this is like, I don't really remember who you are, so I guess we can just stop talking here. How'd it go with your family, I guess? So you went home. And then he, like, remembers us, I guess, from the earthquake times, and... so he did go home, he's saying here. And his family was, like, really happy that he was safe, but... I guess he couldn't keep that up, it looks like. And they weren't really happy. And then, like, just as time went on, things, like, didn't really work out for him. And it's pretty sad. But he's saying, like, he doesn't really have a place where he belongs, so he's just been sitting here. I feel bad for you, dude. I feel awful. Newspaper. I guess we'll take that. One of the warnings that you get from the main menu when you go and select your DLC is that, like, there may be some people where you haven't, like, that you haven't met. I guess the DLC is just assuming that you're doing, like, a perfect, or that you have done a perfect run and you met everyone. And I guess I didn't, because there's like 2 people in my video that I just, like, did not recognize. I'm impressed that this building is back to normal. I think it's supposed to be a mall, but there's nothing to buy, so it looks like a really awkward office building. Like, this is the worst mall that I've ever seen. I remember, I guess in the main story, like at the very top here or something, there was people doing like a business negotiation, and they're like, "Oh, we were in the middle of a business talk or whatever," and I'm like, "Why are you still doing that? They're still here. You guys never left. You guys never left." So they're asking about Akemi-san? Oh, okay, so it's like a conversation. I thought they were talking to me. So he's like, how's Akemi? And then she's like, she or he, or Akemi is a female, I think, wants to focus, and then they went and locked the door. Alright. That didn't really help me much. There's like nothing here, I guess. Let's check out the other building then. So the idea of the DLC, I guess, is just to do stuff. Like, there's no... Well, there is a story, but it's kind of just like... I don't know, man. It's kind of like if you were watching a movie and they had just like a credits scene. And they're like, how did they... Or what they did after the movie. Okay, great. So this button prompt right here, it says like, big Christmas tree. You hit circle, and then it just says, it's a big Christmas tree. Thanks, game. I appreciate it. Oh wow, questions. So I guess this is an office building, and they're asking us like what business we have. We can just say like, hey, how's it going? I'm here for like a job interview. I'm here to check out the company. I'm here to buy items. I don't think you're a store, but okay. And this is like a bunch of people. So this is like, actually I'm not quite sure how to read that name. Like Tanita, maybe? Shinji. So I'm here to have a meeting with that person, and this is Kanae from the game, like the girl that we spent a lot of time with. I'm here to see her. I'm here to see Kazuma Tomoya, the guy who tried to sell us into slave labor, so that wasn't really cool. Kawamura? Stomu-san? I actually don't know who that is. And then this is like, I have no business with you. I guess I'm here to see Kanae. Is she even here? No. So that person does not work at this company. I'm fine. Thanks. Thanks, lady. I don't remember this building. It's like the first building you come like across in the story, but I don't remember much. I think. Hold on, I think that was like the guy who tried to sell us into slave labor. Christmas tree compass. Wait, hold on. He's still here. He's just leaving the building. Hey. So we don't know if it's actually him for sure, just like a question mark. It says like this top option is like you can like look at his face. You can greet him kind of lightly. This one is just like, hey, are you Kazuma Tomoya-san? Like you're him, right? This one is like your Kanae's boyfriend, Kazuma Tomoya-san. Or this one just like, hey, you're Keys? Confess? I'm not quite sure what that one is. Are you Kazuma Tomoya-san? Holy crap, it is. But he doesn't remember us? Are you Kanae's boyfriend? And then he's just like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and he's just going to leave. So either it's a guy with the same name and face, or it's a guy with, or he just lost his memory. Wait, where's he going? Nothing will change. Yeah, just I want to see if he just disappears, so the game just like deletes him from the environment. This is weird. Oh, he's gonna disappear once he gets past that, like where that car disappeared. I think, or the game will just have him walk forever. Sorry, I'm just Genuinely curious to see what the game's gonna do to his character model. Oh. Yeah. Probably deleted him there. Anyways, that was weird, and I still don't know what to do. This is also where we met those school kids and their teacher, like here at the corner. It's kind of weird that everything's like not destroyed. Oh, I guess they're not done building everything. Like these buildings still are being constructed. They're covered in that blue like soundproof material, which I actually don't know if that works. To a degree it must, but so we're trapped. We can't go that way or that way. I don't know where to go. There's only like 2 buildings that we can actually get into. And I think, oh my god, that car almost did not hit me. I think we need to probably go back in here. See, this is weird. So these are 2 change rooms, right? And I guess there's people lining up to try on some clothes, but there's no clothes to try on. Like, where did you guys get the clothes? Where did you... So this guy's waiting in line to get inside, and he's just like, man, this guy's taking forever. Like how many things is he trying on? He or she, I guess. Also, isn't it weird to have a change room just like in the middle of a hallway? Like, we're presuming that this whole thing is a store, but this doesn't even seem like a store at all. Like never in my life have I just seen like 2 like portable change rooms just out there. It just seems like a genuinely bad idea. I guess we're in the middle of Christmas, the Christmas shopping season. Like, let me know if you think this feels a lot like Christmas, because it doesn't to me. Couple looking at Santa Claus. Female. Couple looking at Santa Claus. I presume this one will say male if I can get my cursor on him. Never mind. I guess you can't. Oh, the plant is like... I can actually talk to the plant, but the plant says nothing back. Okay, I guess we figured something out. So this woman looks like she's in trouble or something. She's just saying like, I can't remember. I was here, I think, during the earthquake in July. I can't remember anything. There weren't a lot of like aftershocks. And everyone went back to their everyday lives. But I didn't go home. I didn't go back to work. And like I can't get like really excited about Christmas. I've just been here doing this, like sitting in a department store. Who are you? We can say like, hi, how's it going? What's wrong? This one is, I took care of your money before. I like increased your money. What's this one? I was like entrusted the rights to your restaurant. And then this one is like, I don't really want to deal with you right now, so I'm gonna leave. I guess this is someone from the main game that we did not talk to. I do not remember this person at all. What's wrong? Oh, then she's like, oh, I feel like we've met before. I guess we must have, yeah. She doesn't feel like talking to us, and she's asking us to leave her alone. I get it, so I'm just gonna back off. This one's like, do you have the door key to the staff room here? And then leave. That's a weird question. That's not a question that I would ask a stranger at all, but it's a question that we're gonna ask her. She's like, no. Like, why would you ask that? I don't. Is what I want to say, but actually, I do know. I do know where the key is. I'll tell you, but... And then I guess she's like trailing off here. We can say, please tell me. You can ask her politely. You can kind of bow your head. I'll reward you, so please tell me. And you can ask her kind of desperately. If you tell me, you know, I'd like to help you out with your worries. And then this one's like, you know what? If you're gonna be like that, you don't need to tell me, and then leave. I don't know. I guess I'll help you out. So she's like, like before that, I want you to, and then she's saying, I want a Christmas tree, and I want a newspaper that has an article about the earthquake from July, and bring them to me. Christmas trees are pretty big, so you can't bring them probably, so I'd be okay with a compass-sized thing. And don't forget the newspaper as well. If you bring both of them here, I'll show you where the staff room key is. Well, good news for this lady. I have both those things. I'm using the compass right now, and then I picked up that newspaper next to that dude. Here's your stuff. You can show her the compass and the newspaper, and then... Okay, so she's like, I feel like I've talked to you, like, before, and then, like, before the earthquake, I was, like... I had a lot of debts, I guess? And then she's like, I kind of, like, got rid of my debts, but my memory's, like, really hazy, for some reason. And... I, like, don't know what to do? I thought that if I had, like, if I could see, like, a newspaper that I might be able to remember, but it's, I guess, no. Okay, so the staff room key is, she's saying, is in the store underneath a plant. There's a lot of plants, but it's the furthest plant from here? Thanks. Thanks. I don't know who that person was. I feel kind of bad because, like, she's obviously a character from the story and I just didn't talk to her, so I have no idea who she is. Let's go ahead, let's take a break though. I mean, that's kind of a decent place to just take a quick little breather. We'll come back, we'll take a look for that key, and then I guess we'll continue with this epilogue. So if you don't want to miss that when it comes on the channel, keep an eye on it. It'll be up really, really soon. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what games you'd like to see. So we're gonna get through this, like, chunk of DLC, and then we'll I'll look at maybe trying to pick up another game. If you have extra time, you can check out the channel page and find another video to watch. If you like Japanese games, you might find something to enjoy. We are playing through Destiny Connect right now on the channel, which is a pretty fun game. I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. It's surprisingly not that bad. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again. Take care.